An elderly couple, Alfonso and Maria, had long stopped leaving their apartment. It was hard for them to go down the stairs to the first floor, so they got used to enjoying their favorite views from their balcony. Although their old age seemed idyllic, sadness and regret filled their hearts because they had lost their only daughter long ago. Maria smiled faintly, but her eyes remained sad.
Sometimes, I still hear her laughter. It's like she's a little girl again, running around the apartment, hiding behind doors. Do you remember how she was afraid we would find her too quickly?
I remember. She was so genuinely happy when we pretended not to see her. Sometimes I would give anything just to hear her footsteps, her voice once more. It feels as if she's still here, but we just can't see her.
One day, a stray puppy scratched at their door, and they gladly took him in. After naming him Mario, he became their best friend. The pup would bring them slipper and fresh newspapers from the kiosk, and in return, they loved him like their own child. One day, Mario brought a fresh newspaper with a frightening headline: "Hurricane Dana approaches. Ensure your safety." The streets of Valencia were filled with panic. Some fortified their homes, others stocked up on food, but most people evacuated the city. Despite the government's warnings, Alfonso and Maria decided to stay. They believed that the upper floors would be safe from the storm.
Maria, did you hear? They say Hurricane Dana is coming, and it's supposed to be so strong that it will cover all of Spain.
Oh, Alfonso, how many times have they scared us with these storms? And every time, nothing happens. We live on the 10th floor. If it ever reached us, the streets would already be flooded. But no, not once has the water even reached the elevator.
But disaster came from where they least expected. On the second day of the hurricane, Mario fled the apartment, frightened by the loud noises from the wind hitting the roof. Without wasting any time, Alfonso went out in search of his loyal friend, while Maria stayed behind in the apartment to wait.
Mario? Mario, where are you, little one? Where did you go? Oh, what a disaster. The water is still rising. You know it's dangerous out here. If only I had known this cursed storm was so serious, I would never have let you out the door. Never. What should I do now? Oh, the streets are unrecognizable. Water everywhere, debris floating around. My poor Mario, where are you, my little darling? The water's up to my knees now. If only I could find you. You always came back to me, always.
The old man never returned, even by late evening, which forced Maria to venture out into the storm herself. By then, the water had flooded the street outside their building, rising to 1.5 meters, and the raging current was carrying everything away. Maria descended with a flashlight, and she thought she heard Mario's pitiful barking. As soon as she stepped into the water, the raging current swept her away toward her death. In the morning, when the storm subsided, a team of volunteer rescuers combed the streets. Among them was a brave student named Lucy, who was the first to spot Mario. He was sitting on a pile of mud, along with Alfonso and Maria's personal belongings, whining plaintively. Tears welled up in the puppy's eyes. Lucy picked him up in her arms and continued the rescue mission.
Oh, sweetie, don't be afraid. Come here. You're safe now. Where did you come from, little guy? Your owners must be looking for you, right? I'll help you get back home. First, I'll take you to a safe place, and then we'll definitely find your owners. You're not alone. You have me now.
A few days later, the floodwaters receded, and the street where the couple lived looked like a mess of mud and household debris. The authorities listed Alfonso and Maria among the missing, along with over 100 other people. Meanwhile, Lucy took the orphaned Mario in and continued to search for his owners. One day, while walking with Mario on the street, where rescue operations were still ongoing, the dog recognized his home and pulled Lucy toward it. Maria had left the apartment door unlocked when she last exited. Lucy realized these were Mario's owners and decided to learn more about the couple. She was surprised to find a photo of their deceased daughter when she looked through the family album. The photo was labeled, "Our one and only daughter, Liz." Lucy began to cry bitterly and pulled out a similar photo from her bag with the inscription, "Mom loves you, Lucy."
Oh, Mario, it turns out we're family, aren't we? My name is Lucia Maria too, but everyone just calls me Lucy. Who would have thought that I'd meet you now? Oh, if only I had come to this apartment sooner.
Among the documents, Lucy found newspaper clippings about the death of the couple's daughter. It happened a few days after her birth 18 years ago. The couple had no idea about the existence of their granddaughter, just as she didn't know about them. At the time of Lucy's birth, her mother was estranged from her parents, so she never had the chance to tell them the most important news. Since then, Lucy and Mario never gave up hope of finding Alfonso and Maria, but soon their deaths were confirmed officially. During this time, Lucy and the puppy became the best of friends. Meanwhile, the couple reunited with their daughter in heaven. One day, Lucy and Mario were walking along the streets of Valencia. Reaching the Mediterranean Sea, they saw 3 large clouds moving toward each other.
Look, Mario. Do you see those clouds? 3 huge dark ones, as if they conspired to come together. The sky looks so heavy, as if it wants to tell us its own story. This storm caused so much damage. It scared people, flooded homes, destroyed so much. But you know, I think it brought a tiny bit of good. Maybe this storm finally reunited a daughter with her parents. Thanks to it, I found you. And you brought me back to my family story. To my roots. To what I've been searching for all this time. Mario, it seems that fate itself brought us together. Soon these clouds will disperse, and we'll see a clear sky again.
Friends, this was Oh My Story channel, and we are looking for our loyal audience that loves motivating and inspiring real-life stories, so subscribe and stay with us. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this story. In the comments, tell us if you believe in fate. Have any phenomenal stories ever happened to you? Share them. Well, we're saying goodbye for now. Share this video with your friends. Thank you. Oh My Story. We tell stories that can change your life. Goodbye.